Let's get this party started. Where the hell's everyone else?
Uh,
Or where's the... Oh. I just have to close that. There's Zero. Let's go see if we can get him. Well, somebody talk to him because my TeamSpeak can't open that wide. It's kind of the joke. Because it has to be minimized.
he isn't here, so...
Oh, what? He's right there in TeamSpeak.
Where?
In Zero's whatever room, whatever the hell you call it.
Yeah, but nobody can access it because it has a password on it.
Yeah, we can't enter it and talk to him. I know that, but I mean, like, you could still do a voice chat or you could still do a text chat to him, right? No?
I don't think so, though. There's a lock on it.
You don't have to enter it to do that.
No, but in the main
In the
DSG chat.
TeamSpeak. Yeah, in the TeamSpeak, he's in a room with the lock on it, but that doesn't mean you can't open a text chat or do a poke. Do you know your TeamSpeak?
Not that well.
Okay, well now you know. Alright, anyway. So we had just come back, both of us had just come back from whatever adventures. Annabelle, you just went into a nest of sand, I forgot, I guess they call them sand spiders?
No, they were like death something. Or something
No,
more.
they're sand spiders. So, or they're desert spiders.
There weren't any spiders there.
The large thing was considered. They call it a spider just because it has multiple legs and it has it has mandibles. That's about the only thing. They just try to refer it as close as they can to what they know. Otherwise, they have no idea what to call it. So for now, it's called a desert spider. Let's see.
It is really hard to find anything in this darkness.
What darkness? Oh. Bloop. You're not in the darkness. You guys need to definitely let me know. It's like, we're on the world map. It's like, alright, switching maps.
Oh.
Because, remember, it's my job to find something in the darkness. It's not your job. You guys is just to fight and fight. That's your job. So we're back in the town.
Just fight.
And lo and behold, guess where all the blue drakes are going?
To the inn.
Yep, of course they would.
Why wouldn't
Just
they?
the moment any new group arrives.
Except
they
for
just
the warriors.
drink their
The
woes.
warriors went for debriefing. Well, the warriors went straight to debriefing, and then they went straight on to guard duty when Troic said, this area needs patrol. The ones who are the civilians, everyone else, yeah, straight to the pub. Just pub, inn, whatever you call it. Me, I have not, I'm having some issues regenerating my armor, so something is wrong.
Never good.
Yeah, so...
And
And that's a problem. Until I can regenerate my armor, I'm pretty much vulnerable to most things. So,
At least you still have some armor.
yeah, at least I still have some, but how long will that last?
Hopefully longer than mine.
Okay. What about upgrading my armor? But I can, it's like, oddly enough, I can make it grow more. So, I'm going to try an experiment of us. Didn't we roll on 1 per week or 2 per week? Let me go check out what I wrote down.
Do what?
For armor upgrades.
Oh yeah, Trick, by the way,
upgrades. No, I did not
joining
write anything
us
down.
in a bit.
Wait, what?
Zero is joining us in a bit.
Yeah.
Trying to get some stuff done before he joins.
Yeah, he's like knee deep in education.
Yeah.
I love that phrasing. Knee deep in education.
Knee deep in education. Okay, so only once per session, which means we can do it once per set. I did specific wording there, meaning we can do it 2 times in a week.
Nice.
And this is upgrade for weapons and armor, that's why. So you can have one weapon and one armor upgrade per session. Speaking of which, alright, so currently weapon upgrades are unavailable still. Not till next session will those blacksmiths decide, or they might not, I don't know. Those two smiths who were gonna upgrade for the weapons, they went, they're in the pub now and they're probably drunk. So weapon upgrades are still unavailable. Armor upgrades are still available though.
Well,
So, and me, I'm pretty much boned because I can't get either.
User joined your channel.
Hello.
Hello.
there you have barbecue.
Hello.
Are you actually here
Howdy,
to fight?
ho.
It might be.
What's this might be?
No, no. I finished up early, pretty much.
Okay. It's like
Yeah.
you either are or you aren't.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Well, Grimmauld pretty much survived up till now.
Pretty much.
Well,
I don't think
I'm
I
not-
paid. Did he get paid? I don't think I put his pay up for.
Yeah, he's supposed to get paid.
Well, he did get
paid for what he did last session.
Who?
Grimmel.
Yeah, he got paid.
What did he even do last session? He just went
Nothing.
out and picked-
Well, that's
picked
just
some
it, is we
bodies
don't know.
apart.
He went out east to
Yeah.
take out.
Well, he went to the
like,
south.
kidnap
He
them.
went. Remember, he
No.
went ahead of
He went to the
Sane's southeast before you. He
Yeah,
got his
second.
mission done, and then he left. And then he went to the west to go find. All right, I heard some fighting this way, and you found some desert stalkers, and you just started dissecting them to find out. All right, this is new. This is different. So that's what you did in your as a pastime almost. Then came the party, and it's like, you're wondering why we risked so many lives for saving apparently just one person.
Who?
So,
Who's this one person?
exactly.
Well,
That's the
my
point. For you,
ex-roommate.
it's like, who is this one person?
All right.
Go out on a full-on expedition just to find some
Yeah,
random.
just
that
to
I
find
have
one
one
person.
No one else.
Well,
just
they
one.
did the no. I don't know. That's for you to decide the value. Luce has been working on, she's been working on new plans for the tank, really, because I guess that's her new passion now. Now that it's new technology that she's never seen around here before, so it came from somebody's hands. There's a good chance it did not come from Frifa's hands, that it might be stolen, but who knows? We don't know.
Wow.
Okay, so roll turn order. Let me reset it. So we are all starting to come back, maybe.
Yeah.
Danny's gonna
I'm
be
here.
gone for a while because he's got burnout.
Oh.
Yeah, he might
Oh,
never
well.
come back. I mean, I
Give
don't
him
know.
some time. What? Come on, he's the man that shines. What are you talking
Yeah, that
about?
doesn't mean he'll shine with us
All right.
because he's
Give him
whimsical.
time.
He's got
No
that
problem.
whimsical nature to him too. So he gets bored easily.
Come
I
on.
guess.
Do you use whimsical as for a reason for like if somebody doesn't show up? Oh, he's got that whimsical.
No, I say that because he hasn't been showing up for a while, and he does. I say whimsical only because if you don't show up and you don't give a reason, you're whimsical. You wanted to do something else. You didn't want
Well,
to
he did
commit to
give you a
this.
reason. Well, he did give you a reason, didn't he? He said he had burnout, so he's gonna take a break.
He
and then
didn't
he'll
give
come
me
back.
that reason. I am using that reason for the explanation as to why he's
Oh.
taking a break.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that is whimsical, I guess.
He just said I wanted to take a break. He didn't say anything about he's burnt out. He didn't give me a reason why.
Who knows? Maybe he's got some stuff to do.
Oh well. Well, either way,
Drugs,
Yeah.
pugs, and rock and roll.
I don't know about that. Just,
No,
we
Dark
don't have
Souls.
rock and roll. We haven't met
Oh
any
yeah, Dark Souls.
bands.
That's it. That's the reason. Dark Souls. Dark Souls 3.
It's usually
It's burned
Dark
him
Souls 3.
It's burned him out so much that he can't take two
Well, the
things
problem
at
is
the
he
same
keeps
time.
playing so many games that. Oh, alright, well, back to the topic at hand.
Yeah.
So, you need to feed the swamp turtles.
What?
I said somebody needs to feed the swamp turtles. That's 32 rations.
Oh god. Oh god, no.
And how much is
How much are
rations?
Oh,
Rations
don't
are
even-
still 4 each, so 32 times 4.
It's 150 or something.
You know what? I'll pay it.
Okay, you sure?
Yeah. I can't. I don't
Or
think I
I
could
could
actually
pay
pay
it because
Actually,
I'm
no.
where at.
You
Yeah.
can't pay that.
No, I'm not here. I'm out east, if I remember. I'm
No.
out east.
No,
came
you
back.
came back.
Oh, I came
You
back from that
accomplish you
job.
accomplish your missions in time. You're not gonna spend like all session doing that, and longer doing that. You do it in a
Wait, so
timely
how did that
manner.
mission? No, my mission was to thin out the numbers. So how did that turn out?
Thin out the numbers? I don't know. Well, you thin some of them out, but again, there's plenty more. You realize it's a fool's errand after a while. You still got paid for it, and you did as much as you could. But you realize, this is a fool's errand. This is going to take much more than just one man with a rifle.
God damn it! I thought that barrel trap would work.
Okay,
Always
something's
worked on the
wrong. I
election.
can't see any of the icons.
You can't.
No.
Or just refresh it. It should show you.
I can't see any of the mini icons we usually have on our faces.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go. It's been acting up recently. Alright, so now everything's back.
Annabelle paid for the turtles.
Okay, so that's one thing down.
What's next?
I'm
The
destroying,
list.
well, I'll keep you some of the action report, but not all. Okay, so how much, well, let's just repeat the action report.
Actually, Trig, I have a question. Why am I no longer GM?
Because I made it temporary for us.
Okay.
Really, because you aren't here long enough for it to be, like, permanent status. So it's a temp status that I'll now deploy when we need you. But for now, we'll just
Okay.
keep it player so that... I don't know. I'm still thinking about that.
Okay, but can you put the ideas, will, and stuff like that into my perspective? Because I can't see them.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah. I think I forgot to put those into like barbecue status because I was GM and I could see everything
Barbecue.
anyway.
It's not, you're not barbecuing Grimmall. Or at least that's what your name's tag says.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Grimlock. I can imagine him walking around with something like that. It says, I need you to go into this place with formal attire, and then all he has is a name tag. Hi, my name is
Hi,
Grimmall.
my name is Grimmall. I hunt. It's like, hi, my name is Grimmall. I hunt
I had
things.
large things for
And
money.
people like clap slowly. It's like those.
Depends where
It's
you
like
go.
It's like the bounty hunter help center. It's like, hello, my name's Grimmall. I have an addiction to hunting big things, and people are like, hi, Grimmall.
Hi, Grimmall.
I'm just obsessed with killing things. I don't know how to stop.
Yep, I can imagine that happening. Alright, so, Grimmall, what is Grimmall doing exactly? Because apparently Annabelle paid for food, you have cash to
All the
spend.
single ladies.
Hold on, let me check the.
A bunch
the
of new
session
people just
handouts.
came in.
I just want to check the session handouts. Let's see, 4 favor each, free.
That's just the...
Armor up, weapons up.
Yeah, the only thing
Um,
that's available is armor up, though, because weapon up, the two new blacksmiths we got are now in the pub, and they're, like, getting drunk.
Okay, then I'll have the armor up, so I'll pay 20 favor to
You have
increase
to
my
actually
armor.
go to the armor shop.
Okay.
Because it's a
let me-
chance of armor up, it's not a guarantee.
Oh, okay. So let me just move the torn order and move my character into the armor. Hello.
Yeah, so,
Walk in.
doesn't notice. The only one that notices is Zhao. It's like, oh, new face. So,
Yeah.
I guess you're here for upgrades like you adventuring type usually are.
Yep. You got that right.
Well, and he points to the wall and it's got the pricing on it. It's like, there's the price.
Put down a bag of coins, aka favor.
So,
I don't know how we translate favor anymore. It's like we call it
Okay.
resources or stuff like that. But
yeah, we
that's
might
it,
have to
really.
rename that eventually.
Yeah.
Then I'll have to rewrite everything. Nah, let's keep your favor. I don't know.
But like we gotta give it a specific definition. It's like favor. Well, what is favor?
Yeah, favor is the currency of the game. It could be, it's a combination of coin and resources.
Yeah. All right. Well, that makes sense. So I
Because
paid
favor's
it,
not
so
just
how
coin.
does
I mean,
my-
favor it literally is context sensitive. You can make it coin. You could make it, all right, I'm gonna pay you in this.
All right. Well, I paid the 20. So
Yeah.
how does armor up work exactly?
You just had
What
a
up-
modifier.
Okay. So let me see.
So for your armor, now you have. Well, if it'll just go. Okay, so now you have Mortis 2, which means you have a 1.1 modifier,
That's
which made it to your armor.
22.
You don't have any
22%.
toughness, so that's 22.
22% range damage. That increases my damage with my weapons.
Why is your weapons going up?
Because it's 22. Because it's 22% range damage.
No, you don't get. It doesn't work like that. It's not. It doesn't work for your modifiers.
Oh, okay.
It works
So how
for
does-
your armor only.
No, but
Only
that's
when you get to
the
level
armor.
5 will you upgrade your
armor-
modifier.
No.
Your modifiers on your armor do not get the bonus. What gets the bonus is your armor value.
Okay.
So if it was only that easy.
Okay, so it's 20, but my armor is 22% range, 20% range damage.
But you don't get anything that modifies that, not until level 5.
Yeah,
Armor.
I'm not asking to modify, but you said it's 1.2,
1.1 modifier
1.1%.
to the armor value.
Yeah, so it's 22% range damage, which
Armor
affects-
value does not include your modifiers. Armor value just includes the straight armor points you have.
Okay, so it's just Maker Mortis 2, but there's no change.
The
Okay.
chain.
What
Oh
is the
god.
change? Okay.
The
but
change
what
is you have 22 armor instead of 20. That is the
Okay.
change.
Okay, so the modifiers don't change, but my armor value changes. Okay,
Okay.
sorry. Understood.
Well, the key word is the modifier you get. The 1.1 goes to your armor value, not to your modifier, not to your armor modifiers. So all the modifier you get. Okay, the 1.1 goes to your armor value. Did we got that far?
Yep.
Okay, so and it does not go to anything else until level 5.
Okay.
Okay, so why are you upside down?
He's doing a headstand.
Okay, why?
Because he's sussing out the helmets.
Okay, so it's like, man, I'm pretty sure that works fine. I don't think you need to stress test it like that.
Yep. Alright. Well, that's my business then there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see Troic, see if he has any more jobs. Gerbs.
Well, Troic is kind of busy.
Oh.
See, does he even he has time to talk though. He always has time to talk. He makes time. You know, despite drilling everyone to not die, he's got plenty of time.
Alright, then I walk up towards him.
Oh, yeah, and he like motions to go this way, just away from the group.
Right.
It's like, read your report. You did a good job out there. I just didn't expect them to be that many. So there's a good chance that they're going to be a two-pronged assault. One from the east, one from the southeast. You did good work, but there's probably more than you can handle.
Alright, then you're gonna have to mount a defense then.
And he kind of looks around, and it's like, that's what we've been doing for the past couple of days. Training to the bone, trying to get ready for whatever is coming.
Looks fine, but I think we could use a little more, don't you think? More guns, more men.
Well, then he just kind of smiles. It's like, no shit. But that's asking a lot.
Well, you got any ideas?
It's like, not that I'm aware of. There's not many other places I could think of going to find more allies. I mean, we've already exhausted most of our points of entry.
It does Grim Mall. Oh crap, my computer froze. You guys are there?
Wait, what?
No, my mouse just froze in place, so I can't do it for some reason.
Okay.
Anyhow,
User joined your channel.
Maybe that's why.
Why is everyone?
How did he roll his initiative before he even got in the room?
It was already in the game. On
Oh,
my
okay.
screen, so.
yeah.
It's like, what happened there?
I'm an
And he comes to usurp everything, like literally. Sans was gonna go next, and then he comes in, and now he's going next. It's like, no, I am next.
no, fuck it. Go by original order. Go by
Nah.
original order.
It's more interesting this way.
We were still
I'll go
at
on next
Grimmel,
round.
so it doesn't mind.
Fine.
Too late now, the turn order has demanded, so you must obey. Alright, so, back to Grimmall talking with Troic. I mean, do you have any plans, or? Uh-oh, I think he might have froze. Yep, probably. Alright, moving on.
Apparently.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this whole machine just went to shit. Alright,
User
so,
in your channel timed
double.
out.
So,
Damn.
7. You've pretty much been pondering over everything. You have favor now, but I mean, you didn't use it yet. So,
Am I rich?
you got 1,000. It's kind of rich.
Oh. Fuck yes.
You gonna spend it on? Did he
somewhat
actually
rich.
get like what? Was he on a mission?
uh,
I don't think so.
I don't think so,
So
actually.
he
he
just
went
got
on
paid, but he
a
didn't
mission
get the
episode.
he didn't get the end reward or any of that.
Oh, that's disappointing.
At least not that. Like, I'm
The
trying to think.
last
money.
mission I think he went on was to get the orcs back.
Yeah, I think you used all those level ups already.
No, to get the swamp turtles.
Yeah, but I think you
Oh,
used
yeah,
all
that's
those
what it was.
all those level ups already. Oh wait, you didn't
Probably.
you didn't get that because you weren't actually officially part of the mission. You were just tailing us.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did get the reward. I mean, the roll
Yeah.
said I could, so
Yeah.
I got lucky
so,
on that one.
So you got paid for it, and like your exploits is you got paid for it anyway.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay, so are you gonna use the 1,000 favor on stuff on just levels or?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Always levels.
So
I
now
think I'm
just
pretty much
subtract the
weakest one.
favor. You're now level 10, which means now you can start putting it into another stat. So you have max intelligence, max agility.
It's 150, isn't it?
What do you mean
No, it's
150?
For levels 500?
It's
I keep
500.
forgetting the... Yeah, okay.
No, we're not using that other system. 150 is the Warhammer version, which is going to
Yeah.
change to 500 because I like the whole 500 idea.
Shit.
Most of us are max level.
Yeah,
so.
most of you are max level in Forgotten Star, so it's not going to matter. But for new generations, which now you have a system to make apprentices, you are going to have to go through all that pain again. Because your apprentices are basically mirrors of yourselves. Well, it's there's a way to cheat, and that's if you have max intelligence, max fellowship. You can have an apprentice that is technically 80% of your level, which is and 80% of your stats. So it's pretty good.
That's decent enough.
Decent.
So he would be like level 65. That would be his level. And then everything that comes with it being a level 65. And so on and so forth. Anyway, so spend all your favor, 2 levels. You gotta spend your characteristics, plus you get another... You got a VU and a skill point.
Huh. Shit.
Okay. So first off, what is your characteristics gonna be now? I mean, you got max intelligence and you have max agility. Speaking of
I'm
which,
thinking
you don't have weapons, so you
fellowship
can't actually
class.
get critical strike. That's kind of
Yeah,
fun.
won't apply to my ability,
You
I
can still
suppose?
get
Nope.
guard break.
Not unless you aptitude it. Oh yeah, he can get. We have a new ability for intelligence, and that's called Guard Break. And with
Oh.
the new coding, all I have to do is rip it out from Sane's and put it on you, because there's a new code scheme we have called Selected Character Name
Oh, okay.
that we developed yesterday. So all we have to do, so we can actually take abilities from other people and apply it to you almost instantly. So try out the new code scheme, would you mind? Now that you have
Alright.
Guard Break.
If that actually works.
Boom.
Apparently it does.
Yeah, so
Ah.
so it also speeds up character creation process. Instead of having to really think too hard about abilities, all we got to do is just replicate code schemes.
Not a bad way to go.
Yeah, super easy. And maybe change some damages, but otherwise it's like, yeah. Names are never going to be a problem anymore. Now if we could just find a way to link this to like a table, then
Oh,
we could
yeah,
just
that'd be
have
a
more
harder.
code pulling. Anyway, so that's what you can do now. Let's Guard Break is a melee attack which you can do at close range to break indomitable status from targets. But it only does it one at a time, and Indom can go up to 9.
Oh shit.
And also there's the new status which is Unbreakable, which says, that even that won't work on them. You have to exploit specific weaknesses.
Oh. Okay.
The big glowing orange type.
Yeah, not like that. It has to be like things like, alright, he goes super slow, maybe you can make him swing into something. Or, environmental type attacks. Alright, so what has... so Strom hasn't been doing anything. Like, nothing. She's pretty much been lounging about, just enjoying her time, just sitting around doing nothing.
Of course.
Same thing with everyone except for... The only one who made herself useful was Opry. And was it, like, super useful? No, just, she was just tidying up, making sure the place... just that level of clean that's clean enough, but not really, like... Because you have a definition of clean that doesn't... It's not quite clean. So, it's clean enough. And the Sand Spirit hasn't done anything either. Like, she's just been mulling around.
Yeah, we don't have a vacuum cleaner yet, so we can't get rid of that one.
Yeah. And then there's you, and you haven't done anything either.
Except Ponder.
I don't know. Well, that's your choice. Is do you really want her to just go away?
Well, I mean, she's not very useful, is she?
Okay. I don't know. It's one of those things.
It's...
Well, she's around.
It's like a chihuahua
She's
humping
really
your
around
leg.
because you're amusing her, and until you stop amusing her, she won't go away.
So I'm
So,
a fucking clown now? Jesus.
well, in her eyes, yes.
Oh, Christ. Alright, I'll get a vacuum cleaner. I'll deal with her as soon as that happens.
Okay. So, what are you going to do? I mean, everyone's pretty much just mulling about.
Clockwork vacuum cleaners.
User joined your channel.
Hello.
Okay, you're
My
back.
computer.
Oh,
My computer
yeah, I see that.
crashed.
Yeah, we saw that.
It's like, barbecue DC, and I'm like, God fucking damn it!
Okay.
I was in the middle of my turn, which makes it worse.
Well, not anymore. Now it's
Yeah.
Dr. Seven's turn. Then
Now
it'll
it's
be.
Dr. Seven's turn to take over the world.
I don't even know what he's doing.
Putting one
Don't
piece at a
Well,
time.
he could try. If he
every
tries,
turn.
though, we get to kill him. That's the fun part.
You want me to try it? I mean...
That's up to you. I'm not gonna
Man.
force you to do something. But if you do, like I said, if you do try it, remember we can't stop you. It's part of our rule
Be
set.
evil, goddammit.
Yeah, but the
your
last
turn,
thing,
man.
I gotta just think logically. It's like if that does happen at the worst possible moment, then it's like, yeah, that could be the end of us all. Because if it happens at points where we're in heavy battle, then it's like, yeah, ultimate betrayal, and then we're all screwed.
The ultimate betrayal.
Wouldn't
Much
that be fun?
betrayal.
Oh
Wow.
well, we'll see what happens. Anyway, so
Everything was fine. And
are you gonna make your people
times.
do anything? I mean,
Well,
or
might as
just
well try
everyone
to
is
shoot
just
Until
chilling.
the
chilling.
Or some
Seven
shit.
Nation Army
Oh, no.
attacks.
Okay. What is happening?
in
Trying to make my
7
dude's arm a
waves,
gun.
that's 7.
Everybody keeps trying to jump in. I can't hear Dr. Seven.
Okay, sorry.
Instead of making a sword, make a gun out of his arm.
Okay.
You know.
Well, how are you going to do that? I mean, you'd when it comes to bioengineering, you have no knowledge in bioengineering. You have knowledge in biology, not just manipulation of flesh. When it comes to mechanical, that's a very different skill set.
Oh no, it is flesh though.
Okay.
So
So
do
you're
have a
making a
symbiote for
biological firearm,
yeah, out of the guy's arm.
not something made of metal. All right. Well, let's see. Well, this is going to be 2D100. Let's see. Let's check this out. Because you've been down for a while, so you've had time to just experiment with things. Oh,
Holy
super, that's
shit.
lucky. Alright, so you've been experimenting with it for some time. It's like, alright, so I can turn my... It's really, you've been working in concert with your symbiote and saying, alright, I can turn my arms into bladed weapons. I can turn my arms into extended tentacles. Well, can I make it detach at a certain range? And can I make a, can I make a firearm out of it?
Are we playing prototype now?
I don't know. He's just testing with his flesh powers. And
Still
remember,
not.
it's
Yeah.
part of his legacy. You know, the thing that's inside of his body is apparently a part of his legacy or a part of his heritage. So it's not just there willy nilly. It's part. I guess it's part of his line of whatever the hell he is. He doesn't even know.
He does.
He does. All
It's
right.
in the will.
All right. So he does know, but you get the idea. It's part of his family heritage. And when
Alright.
he'll pass the symbiote on to whoever else.
You shall get sick now. And they're like, wait, what?
Wrecked.
It's not even that. I mean, they don't even have the time to really. If he wants to manipulate their brains, they don't even have the time to think that.
By the time they think it, it's too late.
All right, we're getting way off topic. Back to the whole gun thing.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, can I make it so that I launch projectiles? And the answer is yes. But there is a catch. Catch is it takes charges.
Shit.
So, because you're launching a barrage of flesh, like bullets. So, let's see. Roll a D. Let's see how many. Do a D. I'll do the D100 first. High number, so roll a D9. So you can shoot up to 6 of those at a time. So it's like a barrage of. I don't know. Is it what's roll a D4? What's the damage type? It's impact. All right, that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
So you're just
I guess-
throwing hardened flesh at people at high velocity, and it's causing impact damage. All right, so that adds a new weapon to your. So you can expend it. You can now expend charges to do so. 1 charge is equal to 6 rounds.
Damn. That's good.
Yep. So this is. I don't know. What are you gonna call it?
User disconnected from your channel.
Okay, who'd we lose again? Oh, TeamSpeak's why. Yeah, we gotta refresh TeamSpeak.
Yeah, we're getting some shit right here.
Damn it, not again.
Disconnected.
Oh no.
Error.
Oh, that's. Well, that isn't good.
Error. Error.
Alright, ladies and gents, looks like we are boned for a moment till I get it up and running once again. Sometimes I wonder. Oh. Guess it's back up again.
Connected.
Wow, they can
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
I actually,
That's because it died.
yeah. I
Anyway.
just see because I thought, oh, maybe it's on my end. And
No,
then I
it
DC'd and I
died.
came back,
It just had a
and then
hiccup.
Everybody, yeah, and then everybody DC'd, and I was like, wait, what?
Nope,
what
just
happened?
not just you. We're pretty sure it wasn't just you.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, well,
No,
back
that's
to the
okay.
task
No,
at hand. What are we gonna
it's
call
your
it?
fault, Barbecue.
I'm sorry.
Because
I'm
you're
sorry.
launching it like you're launching your own flesh like bullets, and these bullets are impact rounds.
The sledgehammer. I don't know.
Because they're mildly squishy and they sort of spread out on impact.
Why? Wait, what are you gonna call it?
Sludge. Hammer.
Oh, oh, nice use of words. It's like, okay, so, and then it has, roll a D, let's see. It's gonna be based off of your weapon damage, so you don't have weapon damage. You don't have ballistics damage. So now would be a good time to spend those 20 points. Like, I think willpower, you'll have to change that to ballistics if you want it to do damage anyway.
Screw willpower, I'm going for that.
Okay, so I'll add it now. Hit enter. So now you do 20.
Which is not too bad, I think.
Could be better.
Yeah, that's true.
20 impact, but it's but the best part about it is that you do 6x target.
Oh yeah.
So
Hell yeah.
although you do 20 damage, you do in total 120 damage on one target.
Shit, that's useful.
And also it's so
Should've
you
done
can
that before.
spread it, like you may not do a lot of damage, but you can spread it to multiple targets too. So
And it's 6 times, so yeah, that's a bunch of damage right there.
so it's
Yeah,
only
I
going to
wanna
get
go
better.
tickle.
It doesn't, like, with practice, just like everything else.
How do they look like?
Unless
is it
I
like,
die.
Is it like slime or something?
Okay.
Like you're just throwing slime at people like,
It's flesh.
No, it's these call it
Sludge-
sludge rounds, but it's sledgehammers. But
oh,
it's really just strong. It's strong enough to shatter bone and flesh and stuff.
nice.
They're literally just bricks.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm launching fucking bricks out of my arm.
No.
Nice.
Or something equivalent to bricks.
Just like
Oh,
six
you just
bricks.
like
And that's all you seem to. I don't know why that's your most common habit, but you don't really participate. Like, it's almost like the town's concerns are not even your concerns. It's just you have your own objectives and you just ponder on, all right, how do I make myself stronger? That's really what you're pondering all the time, every time.
And then while we're
So I don't
fighting,
die.
So you don't
It's like-
die. But again, it's like, who's going to kill you? That's the second part.
it's like
It's like paranoia.
it's like, yeah, but it's like at the final battle, we're all fighting the necromancer and we're all getting defeated. Then Seven's
yeah,
like,
yeah, Seven's
like,
got
you know
the
what?
power to do something.
He's got the power.
He just infects the necromancer.
I mean, yeah, that is one of your major goals. Is you're trying to figure out, all right, how can I turn necromancy against them, or how can I
How to
turn a
kill
necromancer's
everything
power
efficiently.
on themselves?
Easy. That's actually easy, but I'm not gonna say.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the. It sounds easy in theory. In practice, he has to actually
Yeah,
get the
in
proper
theory.
methodology behind that. Because remember, he
And
doesn't
then
know
the
magic.
rolls. The rolls,
And then the
man.
rolls.
And the rules, yeah. Usually it's the. But
Make
again,
sure
it's
to refresh
in order for you to
before
turn
making
their own
those
magic
rolls.
against them, you need to know magic, which he doesn't know magic.
Do you know
He has no
magic?
Yeah.
I am no magic.
Okay, well, besides that, besides turning your arm into a ballistics weapon, what other things could you do? Because again, it's your guys have been idle for so long, and you can tell that they're kind of like they're getting bored. They haven't done anything. They've been killing the random things, but that's no sport. That's just you're killing the people who you're recruiting to see who's strong enough. But again, that seems like a menial task. That doesn't seem like anything worth doing.
See if they could armor up like my guy.
So you're just
I mean,
trying
they
to.
have
No,
these-
you only get one upgrade per thing, and you just used it. You just used it to turn your arm into a ballistic weapon. So you're out of upgrades.
No, I know, but like my companions, because they're
Yeah,
bored,
you're
right?
out
They
of-
want to do something. See if they could try to do that.
What, the
Like
ballistics
armor
thing?
Well,
No,
there
the
is
armor.
that. Actually, it is
roll
true,
D100 for the armor. though.
Remember the hive mind thing that we rolled about when he first
Yeah.
created
Oh,
them?
Lord.
It's like no, because
it said that.
that works for thralls. That does not work for companions because remember they have their own minds. Some of them have their own minds. It's
okay.
by doing so, by making them mindless slaves, you would lose some of their more advanced skills. Like Frifa's she's a mechanic. If you fully controlled her mind, she might lose that permanently. Strom is an expert warrior, and she might lose that if with full mind control. You still don't know anything about Opry. Like, besides that, she can transform into basically a juggernaut. She's she's basically a living wall of stone.
Well, she's silent. That's a good part.
Yeah, she doesn't say anything. I mean, not when she only says things when she needs to, like when she needs to report back or anything like that. Otherwise, she tries to stay silent.
Why couldn't they be like her? Damn it.
Because they're not her. That's the obvious answer from Strom is,
Yeah, of
because
course.
I'm not her and she's not me, and that's how it needs to be. Alright?
Right, we'll see about that then. Jeez. Well, I mean, the tank is pretty much set.
Mm-hmm.
They're bored, so we gotta look for something to do.
The one thing I did not do.
Oh.
I did not give it firepower.
Oh, Lord.
I shall do that now, because now that we have the new code schemes. So, I mean, remember, it's got 3 weapons. It's got the main cannon, which allows it to shoot massive projectile.
Choo, motherfucker!
500
So-
millimeter cannons.
D100, how about, actually do a D5, let's see the millimeters.
Watch the crit 5.
Okay,
Oh,
so,
400.
That was close.
so, no, 400 seems a bit large to put on this thing.
No,
I
it's
mean-
a 4mm cannon.
We'll go with
It's on
the
a
British
feature.
system, it's a 4-pounder, so. It's a 4-pound cannon, which is a pretty decent cannon.
4-pounder! That's
Kinda.
Millimeters.
That's 12-pounder!
Okay, anyway.
Uh,
So,
That shit'll hurt when it hits.
Yeah, that's for
roll
sure.
a D. What was the damage last time?
I think you
I-
just rolled D100s.
Yeah, and I pretty much obliterated a lot of things.
So,
You could just say D100 for insta-kill, and if it's
Yeah.
not, then it's D100 for how much
yeah,
it takes
hold up.
off.
That's what I'm doing right now. So,
We did that a lot for vehicle combat.
effects. No, it's a D100. It's a D100% HP or armor, so it's gonna take off HP or
Yeah.
armor. All right,
nice.
and then effects. So, you have the insta kill chance, which is D100, and then secondly, you have the area, the AOE, which is variable for up to a D5.
Heh. Damn.
So depending on how the shell impacts. So your shells are like one of the things that Opry is good at is apparently she's good at making ballistics. Like that's why she's good as a gunner. So
Oh, that's convenient too.
but her shells are not always uniform. I mean some have more explosive than others. That's why when you shoot the cannon it's variable.
Oh, shit.
So it's variable amounts of area of effect. So it could be a concentrated blast or it could be a larger blast.
Or
It's
a
not.
nuke
It's not
call,
uniform.
know.
I mean, like her. I don't know. I don't think any of them are uniform.
Yeah, I don't think anything. Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
think they're a bit crazy.
you have the side weapon. Well, first test out the main cannon. I want to see if it actually fires. So, like in the town, you're just testing out the cannon shot with blanks, and then they just hear this massive cannon roar. Yeah, it's kind of hard to miss. It's really loud.
Everyone
Thunders out
hears
throughout
it.
the
So,
land.
do you explain what it is to the populace that do notice?
Only to the peasants.
Okay.
Nobody else.
So this is Strom. Sorry, we're just testing something.
No! Silence!
Okay. Then you have the, let's see, side weapon. Roll a d4. What type of ammo types are you using? You're using pierce rounds, so you're using armor-piercing ammunition. But it's doing it in a 8-round burst because it's double-barreled. Actually, let's you know what? Let's make it a 10-round burst because it's 2 barrels. 2 barrels, 5-round burst each.
That's gonna tickle.
Okay. It's pierce though, so if it's resistance to pierce, such as light armor, then
I'll just blow them up.
because they're fast enough to evade it, yeah, then you'll just shoot them with the giant cannon. But remember, it's got a minimum range of certain distance. Like 20 is your minimum range for something so large.
Oh, I got that handled.
Yeah, so then you got the last one, which is the spear gun, and that is both access a pierce weapon and a grappling hook. All of this stuff can miss, by the way.
Oh yeah, of course.
So the spear
Just like all
does
my other
40
rolls.
flat pierce damage. It does have an
I
insta
pretty
kill
much rely
chance
on
though.
D100s nowadays, so.
Yeah, it does have an insta kill chance though, because if you impale something on a giant spear, I think that would kill some things. You just
Bring a
have
tree
to.
back with them.
Plus, remember, it's always attached to the line, so you can spear it and then you can drag it.
Oh shit.
So, you know, they were thinking in mind of, okay, how can we make a sophisticated war machine cruel? And it's like, oh, I know. Let's just do this.
Spear somebody and drag them.
Alright, so, side weapons, check. Spear gun, check. Alright, so it's ready to go.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so... And Frifa was not the one who entirely did all the repairs. I mean, it was a group effort. Except for you. You didn't do anything. You were busy. It's like, how can I tell? So, while you're not doing anything, they're doing things.
Yeah, at least they're busy.
But again, they're bored. They haven't been doing, they've been just doing mundane stuff. Like, simple repairs and, like, making everything functional. But again, they haven't really gone on an adventure in a while.
Then we'll get a group and go on a bloody adventure.
You have to get a group, though.
Yeah, well, we don't
Because
have
a lot
to,
of people have been doing solo ops recently.
Pretty much, because I think because we've been separated and doing our own mode.
It's really because there's a lot of things that need to be done, and a lot of people need to do a lot of things simultaneously. Okay, well, you're making a lot of feedback.
I mean, shit. Let's go bounty hunting. I need money.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll go ask Troic. He's the one that knows where all the bounties are. Annabelle's just walking in circles. Oh, let's get back to that in a minute. Now we're on the Sains.
Right.
So, Sains, you just arrived back.
First of all, I'm gonna have
Your
my
armor's
armor
pretty much
repaired.
shredded, so you might have to fix that.
Yeah, well, it's
What,
should
you're just gonna
take.
leave Oso behind?
No, I can't. She's still piggybacking.
Yeah, she's gonna piggyback you like most of the time now. Cause she's getting like the laziest. I don't know why either. Like she's active when she wants to be, but most of the time she doesn't want to be. Alright, so
Maybe it's near winter.
so
She
crew
needs to
like
hibernate.
now they don't notice because again they're still busy on things. So you're gonna have to try and get their attention.
Well, I'll try to get their attention.
Okay, which
at least
one?
proofs.
Okay, we'll
Proof.
try.
Of course.
So again, it's like, oh, you're back. And I see you brought more dragons back, you know? I didn't quite appreciate these little splits between the water, between the blue dragons, but, well, it happens.
Well, not much I can do about it.
It's like, that's where you're wrong, though. In a way, you did something about it.
I did and I didn't.
Okay.
They still look down on.
It's
upon
like,
each other,
it's
but,
like, there is
well,
no in-between, boy. There is either do or do not, and you did.
well, kind of difficult to not bring
And so
people
it's
back if they are
like
in bad mood.
he grabs what armor pieces you have and he just starts working on them because he has time to reforge. He doesn't have time to do much else. And it's like, let's see, it's like, so you and this person. So he's like idle conversation.
Yes, what's about me and her?
Well, I mean, for one, it's interspecies. You're betraying a dragon lineage to another creature.
Well, it's not like that I was following the dragon code from the beginning on.
It's like true,
I
very
was a
true.
hybrid after all, so...
It's like, yes, that is true. You were born into abomination, so you might as well just say, hey, I don't care anymore.
That's basically what I'm doing.
And so it's like, it's not like I care. I mean, I already have a legacy. I mean, you have heard, right?
Huh? What?
Okay. All that, I take that as a no. Well, my daughter is now
spaced
pregnant, so she has a child. That's our legacy now. I don't have to worry about the rest of you. So, I just do my job now and make sure that the child is raised properly.
Well, I would say I'd help with that, but
So he makes us
that
like
won't be a
he
good idea.
smiles, laughs, and he does a snide remark of, "Well, at least one of you is settling down. I think the rest of you are still having your fun." He's talking about
well.
Dogma. He's not talking about any of the rest of you.
Well, if Oso would be pregnant, I would settle down too. So
It's like, that I have my doubts. You're still needed in the field. Plus, it's hard to resist It's hard to resist pay when your mate is willing to share the danger.
true.
So, and he just hands you back your armor. It's like, all right, this has seen better days, but it'll do for now. So, is he gonna charge you? No, because it was one of those. All right, catching up. Then he already he didn't think of maybe we should get paid for this. He already did the work. So but at that point, it's like, all right, whatever. Just give him the thing and get out of my shop. So he was gonna charge you for. Why does this seem wrong? Oh, because I'm at the wrong page. That's why.
Still, repairs
So now
is free.
you have. So it's repaired and it's upgraded. So now you have plate 4.
It is upgraded.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why he
alright,
know? Why?
that's
Because he
nice.
knew you were going to ask for that eventually.
Yeah, eventually, but not
So
right
that's
now,
why
but-
he just
oh, well.
he assumed you were going to ask for it. So it's like, all right, just get it done, so he'll get out of my face. Okay, what's your armor rating now? Just,
4, I think.
times or divided by 1.3, then times
Was
1.4. So now you have 37 armor. So it is just every time you get a 0.1, you get an extra 3 apparently. So eventually it'll get the 2 times though.
And eventually it will get to more than just 3, because now I only have 28 armor
Okay.
without the modifiers.
Yeah. And again, that comes down to you upgrading your toughness. But
Toughness.
your problem has always been your stuff is all over the board. Like, let's see.
Well,
I'm not even sure that's correct.
wait,
No,
what?
it's correct. Yeah, 28 armor should be your armor value. I'm double checking to make sure I didn't do the math wrong. All right. So you got your armor repaired. Now what?
Back to the inn.
Okay. Well, the inn is now crowded with blue
No,
dragons.
actually, no, I'm gonna
No?
report back to Troic first.
Okay, well, Troic and Grim. So everybody's going to. So what is his opinion? His opinion is like, what the hell are you? So he takes a step back.
Finally,
Everybody's
help me.
coming in
It's,
here.
it's like you all. It's like, all right, line up. He's not saying line up. It's like, all right, get away. Give me some personal space.
Fine. There.
So,
There's your personal
so it's
space.
more of like form a circle or something like that. So it's like you on the left. What do you want? And it's like Grimwall.
Bounties.
Okay.
Whatever
Does he
is
have any-
left.
And it's like, yeah, of course we have bounties. Just the bounty price is going to be uniform all the way around. It's just 400 each, and for the head of a known enemy.
Alright. I guess
Most of them are
I'm
to the
guessing I'm
east.
dead.
I mean, it's all about just if you can take out some of the necromancers in the east, maybe you might slow them down. But again, it's a risky operation. There's a lot of undead in there.
Yeah, I'll do it anyways.
Right. So, and remember what happened last time. Last time you had to get out of there in a hurry because they saw you coming.
Yeah.
So they might see
at
you
least-
coming again if you go
At least
to the
this
east.
time I won't be in recon. At least this time I'll be
True.
in attack.
Yeah, this time you'll be prepared for an assault. Alright, so that's your mission. And then he points to you. You, crazy man. What do you want?
Crazy?
Okay.
No.
Doctor, whatever the hell you are.
Same thing as Metal Face over there.
Okay. That's like, I'll give you the same contract then. You and him go that way. And he's pointing to the east.
And
Plenty of necromancers over there for you to kill.
one.
Really?
Wait, what?
Make this a
Do
couple
we have
Second
to,
contract.
do we have to get along?
No.
It's like, and he's like, listen, I don't even care if you get along, so long as the job gets done and you'll get paid. That's all that matters. If you hate each other, go ahead. That's your problem, not mine.
No, but since I'm out there, can I get another contract? No use just coming back with Just 400.
Okay, so it's like, so what, you're trying to renegotiate the contract? And it's like, fine. But if I renegotiate with him, I'll have to renegotiate with Grimwall. If I renegotiate with you, Seven, I'll have to renegotiate with Grimwall as well, because he's pointing at Grimwall. Because he is likely not going to like you getting the same or different pay grade than him.
Hey, come on. You think I can't handle more bounties? Come on, just throw them all at me. I'll bring them
It's
all
like,
back.
and it's like, it's not about the bounty, it's about how much I'm paying.
It's a competition then.
Okay.
Give
Alright
us all
then.
the bounties.
Fine.
Okay.
We'll see who comes back with the most heads.
Fine, I'll start with yours.
Oh yeah? Let's go, boys.
It's like, no, I'm not going to pay you for killing each other. As amusing as that would be.
Bad.
Okay, so Hannibal just comes out of nowhere.
Fine.
Okay, so it's like, where are you people coming from? Because he's talking about Annabelle.
Small town. What do you expect?
It's like, I know it's a small town, but don't you guys believe in privacy?
Oh, no.
Anyway,
We kill things on a daily.
is
We
he
have no
willing to
time.
raise the pay grade? It's like, fine. How much is he willing to weigh the? Okay, so low number. So
Another 100, so 500 each.
well, you called it. It's like, all right, I'm willing to pay you both 500. And no, it's like, and no, doctor, I'm not going to pay you more than him. You can already throw that thought out of your head.
Does that include my companions?
It's like, no.
Damn.
It's 500 per head.
Yeah.
Injured bullet.
It's and it's like, is that Annabelle speaking from like the background?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
It's 500 per head. It's like, yeah, it's per head, not per person.
Okay, then let's take all the contracts and deal with this shit.
Okay. So what's the low number? So remember, it's a good. So right now they have 4 known necromancers in the area.
Okay,
Alright, let's go fuck them up.
Sure.
let's go.
So it's like, oh, you're not even gonna ask for recon or anything. You're just gonna go at it.
They live in a bloody swamp.
Alright,
They
fine.
deal
What
with dead
information?
things, we'll deal with
Alright,
it.
hold on.
It's not
let's
in
see
the
what-
swamp. It's to the east in the
Alright,
ruins.
what info?
Okay,
what info
fine.
do you
Yeah,
have?
that's
What info
it's like
do you have?
it's like it because Seven just said out loud that's in the bloody swamp, and then Troy corrects him. It's like it's in the ruins. It's to our east,
Same
and it's like,
thing.
all right, well, if you must know, I mean, like Grimmaul, you're the one who did the report. You know, you're facing
Yeah.
20 to 1 odds, so for every one of you, there's going to be 20 of them.
It's okay. I got a tank.
It's like, yeah, I saw and heard.
Hold on.
I think
Yeah,
the whole
but they have
town heard
20
that.
tanks.
Yeah, I did not see your tank. I'm like, wait, what? You got a tank?
Yes.
Where? What's the barrel size? What weapon do you use?
It's a 4-pound
Nothing,
gun,
nothing,
and it's
nothing.
got
Answer me.
what
I
is
must
the?
know.
So the caliber is like, if I had to guess, it would be I don't know. What's the? Do a D6 for the gun caliber. So it's that's a pretty small bullet. But it's a pierce round, so it doesn't matter the size. It's a 3mm. That's pretty small. That's like really small.
Okay.
Still
I thought it
hurts.
So, but it's an automatics because I guess small bullet. The reason is for it being a smaller bullet. Now you can launch more of them.
I thought it'd
And
be
it's a
bigger.
10-round burst. Oh, 5
Yeah,
round
in a
burst.
10-round
Oh.
burst. It's a 10-round
Yeah.
burst because it's double-barreled.
I want
Yeah.
to see that tank. Grimmauld wants to see that tank.
Okay, so you immediately he says tank, and Grimmauld wants to go see it. So
No. Away from the tank.
okay,
Why? Come on.
I have my own engineer for this.
okay.
No, I just want to
I
see.
bet you
just wanna
Grimmaul's
see-
just gonna tail you now, just because it's a fighting vehicle.
Hey, listen. What's your price?
Don't.
What's your?
All
Tail
right,
me.
so
What's your?
that's
price?
like, well, if that
Let me-
invention of yours can thin their ranks, then I'm all for it. Otherwise, it's just for show.
All right, look. What's your price to let me shoot once
Okay.
from it? Just once.
So, and then
Shoot once
he's
from it.
pointing at Sands. It's like, you, what do you want?
I came back to report my findings.
All right. It's like, yes, you've already done that. We saw
Oh.
the. It's kind of hard to miss the blue drake and such. Speaking of which, it's like, you over there, get over here. And he's talking to Abri. You know that. So you can see that he's trying to keep a visible distance from everyone. It's like, yes, well, yeah, I had the same response when I met these people. I just don't feel like you're alone in that. So it's like, this is Aubrey. He's the leader of the Water Drakes.
Yeah,
For those of you who don't know. No, you're saying that out loud because you knew that's not what you were going to say, Sans. So, Grim, Seven,
Well,
any opinion?
Well, now we know. But look, actually, I don't care at this. Grim
Okay,
doesn't
so
care.
you
He
guys
wants
just,
to
you
be
look
a
at him and
tank.
it's like, and then you just go back to what you were doing.
It's
He's
your
like,
thing.
alright, I've got a bit. It's like, back about your business. So Aubrey goes back to, he's kind of just idling near the gate. Okay, so you and him, Sans, you reported, now what? And you got your armor fixed, so moving on to me. I'm having problems regenerating my armor. So I have to try and figure out the cause. So I have 2 chances. Okay, well that's not good. Let's see, yeah, that's not good. So, like, I'm feeling that there's darkness creeping in, so I go to the water just to test it personally. And just the water is slowly corrupting. Just whatever magic Tiamat was using seems to be wearing out, so the water is slowly corrupting with dark sorcery, so that could be a problem in the future. Hence why I haven't been able to upgrade myself. So, do I decide to tell you guys? Yeah, I mean, that would be obvious. Do I just climb the wall? Yeah, because I'm a tree man, I don't care. So I just climb the wall, and then the orc chief is right there. So, you know, there's a door over there. It's like, no time. So, and then I just barge in with the conversation, and it's like, you two, come away. Don't you think I have other things to do?
We're at barges into the
Yeah.
group, and it's like we're all talking silent. We're all talking
Yeah.
amongst ourselves. Then where it comes in is like, "Hey guys, what's up?"
It's not that. It's the water corrupting, land corrupting, time running out.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. So Troic's response is, yes, we've been tracking that. Our shamans are doing all they can, but it seems like whatever's magic is being produced now is much stronger. I don't think our practitioners can handle it. And so he's looking at Seven and Grimmauld. It's like, all the more reason for you to complete your mission. If you can take out whatever the source is that's corrupting the waters and corrupting the land, maybe we will survive a couple more days.
A couple more. Damn, he's optimistic.
It's like, well, when what you're fighting is the undead with limitless numbers and resources, it's kind of hard to be optimistic. I'll believe it
Yes.
when it's over.
You just gotta cut the head from the snake, and everything else will fall apart.
Or we could just
Yeah,
bomb
it's like,
them.
we're not fighting a snake, we're fighting a hydra. You cut one head off and more will be produced, but we don't have another strategy now, do we?
Not really.
What if we're actually fighting a worm
Okay.
and we're just cutting it into smaller and smaller pieces?
It's like, Annabelle, don't be a smartass. Because you're putting your input like behind where at, and it's like, Annabelle, don't be a smartass. We got enough
It's my
problems.
job, isn't it?
Okay. It's like, and then he rolls his eyes like, or we could be fighting a worm. As you cut it into pieces, the pieces grow back into the same organism.
All right then.
And then he's
Well,
like, he's looking at Annabelle. It's like, happy.
Very.
You cut one undead down, he'll come back up again.